Alright, so, yeah, let's go ahead and head in. For the reason my outro didn't record last time, which is fine. We're just gonna step foot in the temple and defeat, Ruskar, the unit commander here at the temple. Also, another reason I did want to, like, kind of stop that part and restart is because, like, the textures kind of fix themselves once the game restarts. I'm not exactly sure why they break in the middle of Glenmoril like that, but that's kind of like one of the things that I found that fixes the issue is, just kind of restarting the game whenever it starts to break like that, so... I don't know. We'll see what happens, but make sure I have like the right sign. Regular. Oh, he got torn up. So these were the orc warriors that we had to worry about. That was in like the files here. Pretty strong warriors for the most part. He is really missing his shots. He was really missing his shots. And honestly, I forgot I had Valhalla Combat installed until like I deflected an arrow. I forgot I had it installed in this. But yeah, these arrows hurt. Or they don't really hurt. It's just they do bleeding damage, which that in itself is just like a pain in the ass to deal with. Just because it does like bleeding damage, and I think it like stops healing. Super annoying to deal with. And I think like the arrows actually do pierce Quinn for some reason. And this seems like the man of the hour here, so might as well save it here, and then we'll get like obviously a screenshot of that for the thumbnail. But maybe we can negotiate. Probably not, but you know, we'll see what happens. Oh no, it's the war chief. Take care of the small fry first. Hello. Alright, genius.
You think you can take me?
Ooh, okay, alright.
You're a fool. Good enough, are you?
I don't know why you're here. You're just in my way. Get out of my way. I'm gonna take the help. You know what? I don't need it, but I'm taking it because I won. I really don't need that. But it's my right. But yeah, I really do enjoy Valhalla Combat. I think it's good, and I think it's something that people should definitely check out if they're looking for like a good way to like enhance their combat with like some pretty basic stuff, but kind of works as a like a all-around thing. Goddamn shamans and their magic. Like, that's the one thing that still gets me is, like, magic and stuff like that. Because I can't really switch between the two signs at a moment's notice, right? Or the alternate sign and the actual sign for, like, magic versus physical. So I have to kind of make a choice when going into battle. Like, luckily, it's mostly physical damage, and it's not that bad, right? Like, mostly physical works out for me. Ooh, Jesus. Someone's already been up here. Or maybe he was already up here earlier. Okay, yeah, I think we was already here earlier. There's just like another way to get around. Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe there's someone else that's already been through here, because, yeah, part of me does not remember this. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, Cedric's here. All right.
I see you've cleaned up the temple already. All that's left is the sanctuary ahead.
All right, good stuff, Cedric.
Sadly, they summoned the avatar of Hera, and my unit was wiped out, as you can see for yourself.
Where's the avatar now?
Continuing the rituals back in the sanctuary, Hera's world hunt will be in a full swing soon.
So what's the plan?
We have to defeat him before the world hunt starts in earnest. But I really don't want to fight him, you know. He scares the living daylights out of me. I'll wait here until the reinforcements arrive. You should do the same for your sake. Farewell.
So we can kind of go here. Can we go up to the airship? No. Okay, this is like Cedric's airship. So I'm kind of curious, and I know it's not a thing, but if you like, because I know in like vanilla Skyrim, if you do like Hera's quest line or whatever, you can choose to side with like Hera's, right? And I don't know if that affects anything in this particular mod. I mean, I honestly doubt it, because I feel like that would be like a lot of work to do something like that. But it would be interesting if like the fact that you sided with Hera's during that time kind of played into this mod somehow. So I guess that's gonna be like the avatar of Hera's. So not sure if I'm ready for this. Also may have found like another screenshot opportunity, so that's why you usually hear me like save these out here.
Someone
Oswald, you're just in the way at this point, buddy.
What are you doing?
Spear of Hera's, especially effective against animals. I mean, I wonder if I can break that down and just take like the enchantments from it. Hera of Duress. Oh, so this is her body? Huh. Okay. Well, for whatever reason, her body's here. That's a little weird. I guess maybe just kind of like praying to the body. I don't know. Definitely weird. And there's the chick trader, of course.
At long last, we are finally here, but there is yet one more step.
Uh-oh. One of us is gonna get sacrificed, is there? What's going on?
So are the red drops here?
No, not here. They were taken from the temple a long time
He already
ago.
knows.
You knew that. Then why in Oblivion did you have us attack the temple?
Because the name of the thief and his family is inscribed here, yes. The witch Hera guarded that secret here, and the Necromancer hid the path leading to it.
But why would they be protecting the thief instead of taking back what was stolen?
Because this treasure walks around in a different form, no? And its secrets will not be exposed to the light. It will take this one some time to decipher the inscription. Soon, we are going to be free of all this. You would like this, no? Oswald.
You and I be more with every moment.
Alright, so we completed the mission. No witch this time, per se. But what do we have, Oswald?
We are not going to be much help in decoding. Let's leave this to Raizel and move out. No, don't do it. His partner is nearby. I can't see him clearly, but he's still checking on us. Again, you always forget something. Can't you do anything about it?
So really, when you say you forgot something, it's just like a last opportunity to kind of check and stuff like that. Plus, I want to kind of talk with Raizel.
This will take some time to decipher. You can all leave now, yes.
Alright, what language is it written in?
It is a mixture of old Nordic and former languages. It will take a lot of work to decipher.
Why didn't they simply destroy it? No one ever know then.
If one does not know what a secret truly is, one cannot keep it, no? And if one forgets it, then the secret will sprout and grow like a great tree one day. Ah, but more importantly, this is what kept them here. They could never destroy it.
So you knew all along, didn't you?
Even if the answer lies right in front of one's eyes, one can never be sure. No, that is the heart of the Oneromancer's magic. It is cleverly structured and hidden in the realm of dreams. One cannot break it down unless one follows a steady process, yes. But Khajiit is sure that you and Oswald are well aware of that. No? Until next time.
I still think he knows we're going to try and betray him, but we can't touch him as it is right now.
We are not going to be much help in decoding. Let's leave this to Raizel and move out.
Alright, understood.
Come on, let's get out of here. Romian is worried about you.
Right, he's worried about me. Not you, of course.
Well done, Oswald. So here are the test results.
I know they're not good. Just say it. How much longer do I have?
I'd say 3 months at best. It's been progressing rapidly since Quagmire. I'm sure it's because of...
Enough. So how's the rookie doing?
Even worse than you, Oswald, but something is healing the taint. I think your partner will be okay for a while still.
Oh, interesting. So how did the negotiations with your friend from High Rock go?
They are willing to help. Now all that's needed is a red drop.
We're going to get it next time. I'm sure of it.
Okay. Don't know why my mouse just kind of flipped out there. Alright. What's going on, Oswald?
You don't have much time left. Do what you need to do while you still can.
I hear you're dying. Maybe I should listen to you, Will, just in case.
You're horrible. You know that? Oh well. If we don't break the curse in time, you'll have to kill me. I'm counting on you for that.
Not planning on dying anytime soon yet.
When you say that, I can almost believe you. I never thought your quips could make me feel better, but they do.
So this next mission's essentially the last one. If we don't get the blood drops, then essentially he's going to be cursed, like the hunter that we fought earlier.
We'll have to wait until Raizel's finished deciphering the inscription. It shouldn't take too long. You should take it easy until then. It will be the last time you'll be able to.
Right. And so, again, like I mentioned before, these segments are kind of broken up into kind of like 2 different stories, right? The first one's obviously with like the witch hunter, Oswald, Ramon, and stuff like that. And then the second one's with Lenoa and Brant. So that's kind of like how you can tell it switches between both the stories here. Which they're going to connect at some point, I believe. Because they've already intertwined with themselves, but that's kind of like how this is broken down. You do like a witch hunter mission, you take time to relax, and then you go check on Lenoa and Brant, and you kind of like play out through their part, and stuff like that. So I do like the mission structure. And again, by the sounds of everything that's going on, this is going to be like the final chapter of this story, as it were. We have one more witch hunt, the last witch hunt, and the reason he's saying it's the last one. Is because we kind of heard it themselves that I'm gonna wait a little bit so you guys can see. I don't know why it's so dark. It may be like the EMB that's being used. I'm gonna look and see if there's a way to like brighten it a little bit for like nighttime, because it is a little bit dark. At least for me, it is. I don't know at the end of the day. See, yeah, I couldn't even see that guy sitting on the bench. That's just how dark it was. But yeah, I believe we're like kind of like the last section where like we're gonna deal with like Lenoa. And then we'll deal with like the final hunt, which Oswald, we may have to end up fighting him depending. Orlando the Knowledgeable, of course you're back.
Ah, nice to meet you. It's me, Orlando. Remember me?
How's your business with the Shop of Curiosities going?
I'm on a vacation. Now I earn a little by delivering mail. It's fun to repeat the same thing over and over.
So, how'd you get in here?
I'm delivering a letter. The courier can go anywhere as long as they have the address. The address guides the courier. Now, take it. This letter is for you.
Alright, so he gave me a letter. Letter from Lenoa. Anything else you have to say?
You want to talk to me? You should read the letter first.
I have a feeling that this is not going to end well. Alright, let's see it. Where is it? Letter from Lenoa. Dear Raizel. The celebration of Saint Basura's resurrection is approaching. If there's no particular celebration in Fall Creek, we sometimes hold a feast in honor of Saint Basura instead. Growly, Uncle Brett, and I will be preparing lots of sweets and food, so please come and join us. We'll be waiting for you. Lenoa.
Be sure to have fun. This is the last time you'll be able to.
How much do you really know, man?
I know most of what will happen to you and what you will find out in the future. This is why I'm so kind to you.
And what do you want from me in return? No one's just kind to be kind.
Well, one day you may have to return this kindness to me. I'll be waiting for that day. No expectations, of course.
I have a feeling we're gonna meet you later on down the road after this. Do you know where the Black Owl is?
Now that he's out of the well, he's flying all over the place. I tell you, you won't see him anymore. You'll only see him again if he wants you to. Oh, and if he gives you a book, don't ever open it.
I get the feeling we're gonna have to end up opening that book. And I don't suppose you know where the White Owl is.
He can no longer be found anywhere. Everyone must have forgotten about him by now, and only his own family can still remember he was ever there. Aside from you and us, of course. Make sure you don't forget him. You're his last hope.
Okay. Well, that is not, you know, that's not anything special or anything like that.
Every time I see you leaving.
Okay. Foreshadowing is the word I was looking for, but I just had a complete brain fart. So, now we're going to go to this party that's set up by Lenoa. Let's see, journal. So pretty much we have to go back to Falkreath, to Lenoa's house. I expect something's going to happen here, because why not? I still haven't found a fix for the lamp stuff. I mean, honestly, at this point, with the mods and stuff and the fact that it's not updated, it's probably one of those things, but... Oh, there's Lenoa. She's kind of standing outside waiting for us, and the day just changed. I think that's just to kind of set up the mood of what's about to happen next. I do like the music, though.
You're here. I'm so glad I waited for you. Thank you, Saint Basura.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. There's lots of food, so eat all you want. I made a pie. It's delicious, and I'm very proud of it. Be sure to try it.
Oh, God. Can't stay mad at you, little girl. Oh, of course you invited the mushroom. And I don't know what that thing is back there, but I have the strange urge to kill it.
I like the idea of a festival. I like such a lively atmosphere.
I don't like the fact that you're stretching like that.
I don't know. What is it? I'm not really interested.
Do you know anything about Juhal?
Tunal has gone into hiding. It will take hundreds of years for him to return to this land again. The blessing on this land will soon disappear completely. Please protect Hera when this happens.
I'll try my best, but no promises. The others don't seem to remember him.
This is what he wants. Please understand.
Alright, tell me about this feast.
It's not that I don't like a festival. I just don't like Saint Basura. My people were burned because of his mistake. I'm still holding a grudge because of that.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, I'd hold a grudge too.
I better get going.
You don't need to go anywhere. Oh! Oh, they're gonna burn him. Oh god, yes. I love this mod even more. I thought that was like an actual person, but they're just gonna burn him.
Basura. I made lots, so eat lots. You know, who's that? I don't know anyone with that name.
So yeah, they really did truly forget.
Once upon a time, there was a man who tried to evade and defeat a monster in Falkreath, and he was shouting Basura. Dad said it means to have a good time, but Mom said it means shouting for help.
Yeah, I don't think that's what that means.
We throw it when we don't have any particular celebration, but still want to party. This is my third Saint Basura's dead. Anyway, you were first Saint Basura. Basura.
Alright, well thank you.
Bye.
Alright, Brant.
I knew you'd come. Lalano will be so happy to see you. What are you talking about? I don't know who that is.
Yeah, they really did forget.
What? Why in Oblivion would we be looking for an owl? We were on a treasure hunt, remember?
Interesting. Okay.
We throw a feast of Saint Basura when we want to make some noise and get excited. I decided to do it for Lalano, to brighten her day. I don't know why, but she was sad lately. I don't know why. If I remember right, we didn't find any treasure on her first adventure. Maybe it was that. What? You don't know? The story of Saint Basura is a famous one in Falkreath, right? 200 years ago, the hero of Surville defeated the monster of Falkreath. The story goes that Basura was the hero's follower.
Basura tried to get the
Oh my
monster's
God.
attention by setting himself on fire as a decoy, like a true Nord. Don't you think so?
So I think I get it now. I feel like I think I get the joke, because I think like Basura, because I think this pronounced because they like the AI language. I think it's like supposed to be like Basura, which is like, I think it's like idiot or fool, and that's the adoring fan, which is essentially an idiot or a fool. So I guess the story here is that you know, Saint Basura or Basura, you know, was helping the hero of Cyrodiil, which is the character you play as in Oblivion, and he quote unquote sacrificed himself and ended up burning. Or maybe he just tripped and the torch burned him down while he was trying to escape. I feel like this is more of like the canonical thing that happened.
Well, that's a disturbing theory, but not the reason why Basura is now a saint. The story goes that he was resurrected 3 days after being burned to death and continued to follow the hero. A miracle, isn't it?
It's something, all right.
All right then.
But you know what? I respect it. Oh, lots of food here. I am just going to take all of that. Thank you.
I've prepared a feast. Eat all you want.
And I bet you don't know where Joel is, do you?
No. Who's that? I have a good memory for names, but I don't remember anyone with that name.
Yeah, they really did truly forget every single one of them,
really know
except
you,
for the people,
but
I guess, like his family, those attached to him.
I'm sure of it.
Which, for whatever reason, is kind of strange that I remember his name.
Even among rock trolls, I heard stories about him. A legend about a wood elf who died and rose again after 3 days. He must have been a great person to have such a festival dedicated to him. It even got me into the spirit of cooking.
Yeah, they really are celebrating the adoring fan here, but all right.
Let's start the ignition ceremony.
Ignition ceremony.
To burn the statue in honor of Saint Basura, I leave the ignition to you.
I mean, hey, at least we get to burn it, right? I mean, hey, why not be able to burn it? That's a big pie, Jesus Christ.
To Saint Basura, who sacrificed himself in order to defeat the monster of Falkreath 200 years ago. May we be blessed with best wishes for his repeated death and rebirth.
Basura, maybe all be well tomorrow and in the next game.
I don't trust it.
Every time that statue burns, my mind gets clearer and clearer.
So how's Lenore doing these days?
She's growing nicely. Soon, she'll be a suitable vessel for succession. We are delighted with her.
A vessel for succession. That doesn't bode well. What are you going to do once Lenore can take care of herself?
Like before, we will wait and see until the next hammer, a much later hammer. Alright then.
Watching the statue of Saint Basura burning, it makes me feel better somehow.
Has anything been happening the past couple of days / months?
Lalano's relative from the Temple of Kinnereth came to check on me the other day. Her name is Sirbline. She's an Altmer and she claims to be Lalano's grandmother's sister. I never knew Lalano had elven ancestors.
That doesn't bold. I don't believe that, but maybe I'm wrong. So how is she doing?
She's doing great. Hardly ever cries for her parents in the middle of the night anymore. She's getting stronger.
So what are you going to do once she learns to take care of herself?
Lalano will start working as an apprentice at the Temple of Kinnereth, so I'll only be with her for a few more years. Well, I was thinking of starting a family of my own. Do you know a good woman, maybe?
I can show you a good man here. That's funny.
Argonian maid, I've heard. One can make for a great knight, but that's not what I'm looking for.
That's funny. I like you can kind of play into that. That's clever. I like that. So how's the search for her mother going?
Badly. We've been out of touch with the search party for a while now. Apparently, the road to Piper's Hill is blocked. We'll have to wait for the snow to melt. We'll just need to be patient, I guess.
So, alright.
Until next time.
And then, of course, we have Grohl here.
I feel like I'm possessed. I used to have a bad shoulder, but I feel so much better now.
So how do you think she's doing these days?
Ever since she started practicing fighting and hunting, she's been eating more than usual. I have to feed her a lot at this age, but it's all worth it.
Well, that's good. And so what are you going to do once she learns to take care of herself?
This won't last forever. What will I do then? Maybe I'll open a store back home.
Okay, so it seems like they all have some type of plan once it's all said and done, which is good.
Thanks for coming to the feast today. I didn't think you'd be able to come, since you're always so busy.
Yeah, sorry about that. Just trying to save the world, hunt witches, and not die.
Yes, I do. I'm scared lately. When I'm with you, I'm happy and enjoy the day, but when I go to bed, I suddenly get scared. I feel that when I wake up in the morning, everyone will be gone and I'll be all alone. I don't really want to go to the Temple of Hera either. I want to stay here forever with everyone. Can't I?
Huh. I mean, it's not fair that she has to go. We'll be with you even when we're physically apart, and you can come see us whenever you want. It's not like we won't see each other again. Life should be experienced like there's no tomorrow, like a strawberry tort. Those are the good ones.
Yeah, I'll be stronger. I'll be stronger so that I can do whatever I want whenever I want.
I mean, hey, someone once told me that might controls everything. So, I get it.
Hey, what are you two doing in a huddle here? Come, let's have a drink.
Uncle Bray, you know what?
What's wrong, Lalanoa? You're not okay. This is a party, cheer up.
I'll do my best. I'll become a respectable healer and get stronger and anyway.
Yes, I don't know about you, but this is what a true Nord would say.
Well,
Dumber, better. Octopus?
no. Unfortunately, that's for me, which means, seems like the fun time is over. It seems like our mission's ready. Seems like he probably translated the article.
This is a feast, isn't it? It's nice and lovely. Huh? Through a door like a normal person. I didn't even realize there was a door here. I've never noticed it until now. Do you always come here on vacation? I hope you'll invite me with you the next time. I'd like to stretch my wings a bit, as they say.
The fact that he can see the door is a little concerning.
Yeah, we're done. We have the ship anchored near me, so come on board when you're ready. This is the last mission for sure. You'll be free when it's over, right? Good luck, rookie.
Like I said, as expected, this is definitely going to be the last mission. Like we've already kind of known that, though, just kind of like the way everyone's talking, the calm before the storm with the party and stuff like that. So we kind of already came to the conclusion that this will in fact be like the last hunt. So I'm ready for it, and had I known that these were going to be at the last couple of missions, I would have waited so long to kind of take my little hiatus. I would have finished off Glenmoril first before going on hiatus, but you know, it is what it is. Hindsight 2020 and all that jazz. But anyway, so go ahead and board the ship, and we will kind of get briefed to see what the next mission is. I'm kind of curious to see what we're going to be doing now, all things considering. So I don't know if we're still going to be going after that last witch or not, because we wasn't able to find her. So I don't know. Who knows? Definitely curious. Okay, so he wasn't kidding. They literally parked the airship like right here, which makes things a little bit more convenient for us. So we can just kind of jump on and start the briefing for the last mission. All right, so let's listen to the mission plan.
Here. Roman, let's have a quick briefing on this mission.
We're going to Piper's Hill, an area currently occupied by the extremists excommunicated from the Vigil of Stendar.
Vigil of Stendar?
Oh.
What on Nern would they excommunicate you for?
I heard they've been torturing every Daedra worshipper they could get their hands on.
Understandable excommunication, then. So, they already kidnapped the descendant in question, and our mission is to rescue her.
Yes, that's right, but they are a dangerous bunch. I hope we can make it there in time.
I hope she'll be able to talk to us. Are you ready with the cure?
Yes, it's done. And don't worry, we're prepared for any other survivors you may find there, too.
Oh, okay, so that they find an actual cure for the curse? That'd be great. Red drop.
Have they finished deciphering the inscription? Do we have any more information about the red drops now?
The red drops are from the time of war between Man and Murin Admora. It's said they are the spilled blood from when the gods of Mur defeated Shor and tore out his heart. More realistically, perhaps they're pieces of a meteorite, or maybe some kind of special mineral.
Can that really help us break the curse? If it's just a rock that fell from the sky.
I'd have to examine it to be sure, but the chick trader is looking for it, so I think we can count on it. Meteorites often contain unknown materials, you know? It could be a clue to some kind of solution.
I really hope you're right. The chick trader said the red drops are walking around. Wasn't it some kind of metaphor?
I think it just means that someone is carrying them around. It's not like stones can grow legs and start walking, right?
Yeah, about that.
This person is either that sacred anatomancer leading the Holy Pipers or a madman judging by his strange behavior. Tell us about this crazy bastard's background. What kind of life has this man lived?
That's precisely the problem. I've been researching his life, but all I could find about him is completely incoherent.
Maybe that's related to the Neuromancer? Was she withholding information about the Anatomancer, too?
No,
It's a good
I
question.
don't think so. I suspect there are other forces at work here. Every time I read something about him, the contents change. The first time I read the documents, it said he was a Nord, but the next time he was suddenly a Briton. And now he's an Imperial. He was supposed to be the one who organized the Holy Pipers, but now it says that they summoned him. And the documents keep rewriting themselves like that more and more.
What do you mean? Is this some kind of a curse? From how disgusting it sounds, I'd say it's related to Daedra.
I don't understand it either. And what's even worse, is Piper's Hill were heading to appear quite suddenly. Only a few years ago.
This Anatomancer is not someone we should be approaching. Now I've got a bad feeling about all of this.
Yeah, so do I, but we're already here. The Holy Pipers escape route. Alright, so what's the Holy Pipers? And then Healer Leno. Huh. That's Lenoa's mother.
I heard this woman is a descendant of the family mentioned in the inscription. Do you have any other information about her?
She made her living as a healer in Falkreath. Her husband is a soldier in the Imperial Legion.
Ah,
They have a daughter
shit.
together. Their heart. Her husband lost his life in some sort of sacrifice, and her daughter, Lalino, is now under the protection of her husband's friend.
That's an odd coincidence. I've talked to that girl already. My partner here is her guardian, too.
Yes, about that. You should have told me something this important earlier.
It's probably nothing. We won't be able to say they're involved for certain until the inscription is fully understood, right?
Yes, but... it's too suspicious, isn't it? I have a bad feeling about this.
If you ask me, you're overthinking this. I believe we're finally getting lucky.
I don't know. I hope my fears are unfounded.
Alright, so... Hopefully we don't... I don't know. I'm kind of afraid to run into her because I don't want to end up killing her and then piss off like Lenoa, but I don't know. I mean, kind of granted how things have been going,
How did the negotiations
that may be the
with
case.
your acquaintance in High Rock go?
It went well. As soon as we have the red drops, we'll head to O'Care and High Rock. We'll take the safest route to the island of Artaeum from there.
Artaeum, is your friend a member of the Psionic Order?
I used to be one of the Psijics, too, though I had to leave due to lack of talent. But I can still rely on my
Oh,
former colleague.
that's
They'll
interesting.
be able to hide us if we bring them the red drops, and they're better equipped to find the cure.
That's right. I'm sure Cedric and the others will understand if we can just find the cure.
But are you sure about this? You'll be betraying the chick trader. We can't be sure what he and the rest will do to us.
It was the chick trader who betrayed us first. I will not hesitate about this.
I mean, both have good points. We can't really understand what's going to happen once this, you know, once this starts happening, we really can't stop it.
This is your final mission briefing. What would you like to know?
So what's the current status of the chick trader?
There's been no sight of him for a while now. We haven't been able to locate him since he finished deciphering the inscription. The last thing he sent was just a letter with orders and some documents. Something could have happened to him. I don't think he's aware of our plans, but be careful out there.
Yeah, he has eyes and ears just about everywhere, so I don't trust that. I need to know about rescuing Lenoa.
We're done with the witch hunt. All you have to do is rescue her from the Holy Pipers and collect the red drops. She's probably been tortured, so I expect she'll be healing up on Artaeum for a while. I'll take my time talking to her there. Once that's over, I'll be sure to return her to her family when the time is right. You can rest assured she'll be in good hands the entire time.
I feel like something's gonna go wrong. So what about the Holy Pipers?
They're an extremist branch of the Vigil of Stendar. They've been kidnapping women and children and torturing them on suspicion of being Daedra worshippers. Stendar already abandoned them. You shouldn't need to worry about any divine punishment for harming them.
So I wonder, because I did complete the first portion of this mod, which was, I forget the name of it, but I did complete that one, and technically I'm like, essentially I'm like the leader of the branch here of the Vigilance of Stendar, but I doubt that's gonna make a difference here. But I don't know if there's like any connection to that, or if it's like any way you can read into that. I don't know.
They're the oldest magical organization, with their base of operation on the island of Artaeum. I used to study there myself. I contacted an old friend from there and asked for his help. Even the chick trader won't be able to touch us if we take refuge on Artaeum. The price for that is a red drop. If the lore around these is true, no individual should keep them for themselves anyway, and the psychics are better at handling such relics.
And what can you tell me about the sacred Antelmancer?
Supposedly, he's an Imperial from Raizel. He joined the Vigil after arriving in Skyrim and eventually rose to the position of the Keeper. I heard he went missing during the incident with the Cursed Mansion in Choro. He was found a few weeks later in Lake Ilinalta, but he already lost his mind by then. He disappeared again while he was recuperating in the Temple of Kynareth, and later resurfaced as the Anatomancer and leader of the Holy Papers.
I think that's it. Not really too much else we can...
He used to be a Khajiit traveler who later became a vigilant of Stendar, eventually rising to the position of the Keeper. He went missing. After that, he was supposed to be recuperating.
So he's the Khajiit that we're looking for.
Disappeared again. You're right. How did you know? Anyway, this will be your final mission. Are you prepared?
Well, I mean, we're as prepared as we're gonna be for this, and I think usually I continue on and kind of like let this part play out, but I think because of this being the final mission, I'd imagine this part's gonna be a lot longer. I think it's a good idea just to kind of cut it here and separate it so that way the next video doesn't run too long. But yeah, we're gonna tackle this. This will be the final mission. It may be the final video too as well. I'm not entirely sure, but you know, we're gonna find out.